guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I can't Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud, screaming out, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces, stop my life when you need it, say you blame me for everything when you're leaving. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me tore up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding out from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your just throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me torn, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long to be.
Baseball from the Lone Star State. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, Framber Valdez.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ready to go now? So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. That one not close. And we're underway here this afternoon. And another ball. Here's a 2-0. That one missed. That's in there.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. What a start to this one. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Kyle Tucker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch, not close. And that's outside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch misses way outside. Late swing, foul to the left. Outside, ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third, right fielder.
Man at first, Seiya Suzuki. The next to hit, good power. Not great in the OBP department. And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Runner at first with no outs here. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Tucker headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and a really good at bat.
Swanson digs in. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
And now 2-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Pete Crow Armstrong on deck for the Cubs. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tucker at third, Suzuki at second, Swanson at first with no outs. Fastball is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And another ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch misses. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-zip.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Here's Nico Hoerner. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Not even close there. 2-0. Still only one out here in the inning. Not close with that one, and that's ball three. And there's the automatic. To the right side, Walker. And he takes it himself for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Seiya Suzuki.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Justin Turner stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And there's a ball. That one not close. And that's ball three. And that's in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Full count.
So 40 pitches already, still just in the first inning. Two outs. And foul ball. Outside, and that is ball four. John Birdie at the plate. Pitch
Ball
misses there, and that's ball one. And another ball. Out to short, to second, Altuve. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Jameson Taillon. What do you look for here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Fouled off left side.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Ripped to third and caught. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Cam Smith.
Yeah, Boog, and he's been just clutch for this team so far in the series. 5 runs batted in to this point. You know, guys like him who can just slow the game down, quiet the nerves when they're runners on base or pressure situations, they're as valuable as it gets. We'll see if he keeps making an impact today.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one is gone. his 4th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, his 14th of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Cam Smith now at the plate. Out to short. Throw to first is in time. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Happ makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Valdez back to work. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And another ball.
No strikes.
And a foul ball. And that is out of play. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So a man aboard, Kyle Tucker, getting ready to hit. A walk and a run scored his first time. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Happ at second with nobody out.
2-0.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Not even close there. And now 3-0. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time up. And that one way outside. And that is ball 1. 1 away with a runner at third. Not close with that one. And it's 2-0. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker snags it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses. 1-0. Fastball is outside.
3 balls, no strikes.
Pete Crow Armstrong waiting to hit for the Cubs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Myers makes the play, and that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 5 and the Astros 2. And we're back. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He jacks that one out to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
At the plate, Cooper Hummel, and he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back, pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Mauricio Dubon. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play. Man at first with one gone. Here's Luis Guillorme. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. And it stays fair around third. He'll score easily. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Cut it out front and lifted down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
So up next, Jake Myers. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Going gone. Another homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 7-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Let's go.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Cam Smith. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And makes the grab. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped. Happ ranging back on it. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Ball. One strike.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And there's a ball.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch, because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Fastball is outside. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And next for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. He's already homered here in this one. Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Nobody out, runner at first. Kelly getting the start at catcher, batting sixth in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's the automatic. Left field. Hummel hauls it in for the out. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Over to first, and he's saved.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball one, no strikes. Singing one of the things that's runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Crow Armstrong, the runner at second with one away. Next offering way off the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And another ball. Two on, one out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Drilled out towards left center field. That ball's carrying. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-5.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jameson Taillon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Shota Imanaga.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So digging in, Cooper Hummel. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one drilled left field. That's back there. That's not coming back. A laser to left. And they add a run. It's 9-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up next, Mauricio Dubon reached on an infield single his first time. Gets the bunt down the right side. Turner. And he handles it himself for the out. One of the iconic features of Daikin Park, the Crawford boxes in left field. Pop flies can easily turn into homers in that direction. So next up for Houston, Luis Guillorme.
For me, Boog, the biggest challenge for outfielders here is where the left field fence juts out suddenly towards center. It's kind of hard to position yourself if you're playing left. Balls hit that way can cause chaos.
Liner, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Isaac Paredes will hit next. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Shota puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-5. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, John Birdie. The pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
2-0.
That one
Three
missed.
balls, no strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Birdie runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that misses as well. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Tucker up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And it's fouled away. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one misses. And that's ball 3.
Ha!
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's 9-9.
Wow, down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that tying run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. That one outside. Ball 1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs that you need and get back into the dugout.
1 down, base is empty. And delivers outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And there's a ball. Valdez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one clips the corner. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next, clear the plate. Catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. First offering misses badly for ball one. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one not close. And now 2-0. That one missed.
No strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Clips the corner, and that is strike two.
Full count.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four.
Now batting, second baseman.
Go ahead run on base. Horner getting ready to hit. First pitch not close. Kelly off of first with two away. Not even close there. Ball two. And another ball. Justin Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 4 runs already in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we've got a good one. Tied at 9-9. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom 4, Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Long gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second home run of the game. It's 10-9. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And now it's going to be Cam Smith. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher,
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Both 2 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Absolutely hammered it to left center. Second home run of the inning for them, and they boost their lead. It's 11-9. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Cooper Hummel. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Got all of that one. So he goes yard to left. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 12-9.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Shota Imanaga out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Cade Horton. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. Puts a bunt down. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We played 4. It's the Astros 12 and the Cubs 9. We go to the top of the 5th. Justin Turner now. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Valdez back to work. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
Foul ball there. Gets under it and pops it up. Walker makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie. Ball 1, no strikes. One out, bases empty. Next pitch misses way outside. And that's outside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. That's an automatic
That's a
ball
Take
because
your
the
base.
timer ran out.
And a free base with the wall. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And ball 1. And another ball. Birdie leads off first with 1 away.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kyle Tucker. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it
2-0.
out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the goal. Ball
Rio.
outside. Safe
in there.
at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this
1-0.
guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Dansby Swanson would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Here's a 3-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. Kicks and deals. That's in there. 3-2 now. First and second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 outs, bases full. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Two-0.
Rio.
Fly ball center field. Myers. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. Still looking up at a 12-9 score. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Luis Guillorme. And fires in a fastball at 95. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Thielbar also throwing. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake Myers. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Paredes, the runner at second with 1 away. Birdie. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Jose Altuve.
So next up for Houston, Jose Altuve. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
High fly ball out towards left field. Forget it. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 14-9.
Jose Altuve packs a lot of power in his swing. The ball just explodes off his bat. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in, Cam Smith. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. Gets the bunt down the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. 5 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020.
1-0.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Fastball is outside.
No strike.
Right side. Altuve slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. That one not close. And that is ball 1. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
3-0.
And that's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
One gone, runner at first. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Outside. Not even close there. 2-0. And that misses as well. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Astros lead this one 14-9. Back here at Daikin Park, bottom of the 6th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And that one hammered back there. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 15-9. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Cade Horton gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
So up next, Christian Walker. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Say goodbye to that one. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 16-9.
welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And the batter now, Cooper Hummel. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Boog, I love how they incorporated Old Union Station in the construction of Daikin Park. It really makes it feel like it's existed here in downtown Houston for a long time.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 3. Lays down a bunt to the right side and a foul ball. Bunting, and he pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Puts a bunt down. Turner steps on the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, now it's Justin Turner.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, John Birdie. And delivers outside. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Pitch misses. 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Caleb Orton. He's been so good against lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball is outside. Next offering
3-0.
way off the plate. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
No outs, runners at first and second. Hit in the air, left field. Hummel in and to his right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 on with 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And another ball.
No strike.
Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. The 3-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Full count.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the top half of inning number 7. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That missed by a lot. 1-0. That one missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Not close with that one. And now 3-0. Bases loaded. 1 away. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle. Right down the chute. Strike one.
3 balls.
Corners
1
are
strike.
occupied with 2 down. That one's in there. And a full count now.
Full count.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they're all loaded up.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him
1-0.
track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. 2 outs, bases are full.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. 2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Struck him out looking. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 7th inning stretch time. The Astros on top, 16-10. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Isaac Paredes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Toss to Turner, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting. Center fielder, Jake Myers.
Now the batter now, Jake Myers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Rip to third. Birdie fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up next, Jose Altuve. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Cam Smith. This one popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Or back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Not even close there. And the count is 2-0. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Nico Horner will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kelly stands at second with no outs. And that one fouled off. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Lead runner puts on the brakes, and it's second and third.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And the batter will be Justin Turner. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. That one misses. Now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a strike in there. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one out to right. Smith sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Both runners tagging. In there safely. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Outside. And that is ball 1. Runner on at third. One gone. And there's a ball. And that's outside.
No strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Smith under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Brazier. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead in 17-11.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. And a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ripped to short. Slings it across. Out. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Cooper Hummel. Gets the bunt down the right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Ian Happ. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
Rio.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Man at first, Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And the first offering is not close. And that's downstairs and outside. That missed by a lot. And now 3-0. Happ on at first, nobody out. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First offering misses badly for ball 1. First and second, no outs here in the top of the ninth. Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Rio.
That one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And a 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, shortstop.
So bases all loaded up. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Altuve. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
1 out left for the Cubs. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brandon Walter will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. 2 outs with a runner at third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's
2-2.
outside. This could end it. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
Today this team put up video game numbers. Unbelievable, insanely impressive performance, especially in terms of the home runs they hit. Not something you see very often.
High scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I expect to get it every time when I approach you. Once you making paper. There's not much